Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Director's Chat. Today we're looking at The Lost World of J.J. Abrams, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of Director's Chat, where we look at Director's Chat, looking at The Lost World of J.J. Abrams. Before I do it, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for as I'll go. So let's talk about J.J. Abrams. So there's 6 movies to go through and there's some 5 TV shows, so let's get into it. We'll start 2006 when we did Mission Impossible 3. There's an action spy film, and it's the third installment in the Mission Impossible film series. So it's Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Michelle Monaghan, Maggie G, Jonathan Rhys Meyers, Billy Crudup, Kerry Russell, Simon Pegg, Lawrence Fishburne. And it made $398.5 million, $186 million budget. And received positive reviews from critics with praise for his pace, direction, Cruise, and Hoffman's performance. Accuracy from the doctrine, which was considered as an improvement over its predecessor. This one's good. I really like this one. This is my favorite Mission Impossible movie, but it was much better than the second one. So it's Mission Impossible 3. Then 2009 we had Star Trek, and this was the 11th film in the Star Trek franchise. It's also a reboot that features the main character of the original Star television portrayed by new cast as the first in the reboot series. It stars John Cho, Ben Cross, Bruce Greenwood, Simon Pegg, Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Winona Ryder, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, Anthony Yelchin, Eric Barnett, and then Nimoy, and it made $385.750 million budget, and the film was a box office success and received critical acclaim. And yeah, this movie is good. I think this is probably the best one out of the 3 reboot ones, and yeah, so this one's really good. I recommend you check this one out. So Star Trek. Then 2011, we had Super 8. Now this is a science fiction thriller film, and it stars Joe Courtney, Ellie Fanning, Carl Chandler, Gabriel Basso, Noah Emmerich, Ron Eldred, Riley Griffith, Ryan Lee, Katerina Balfe, and Zach Miles. And it made $206.1 million, $50 million budget. Received positive song critics who praised Abrams' direction's nostalgic elements, visual effects, musical score, and for the performance of the cast, in particular both Fanning and newcomer Courtney's acting was cited, also being compared to such tangibly similar films as E.T., Stand By Me, and The Goonies, featuring a dark interpretation of those iconic premises. The film received so yeah, this one is good. I really like this one. I love Super 8. It's a really good movie. I recommend you check it out. So yeah, I love all the cast, Super 8. And then 2013 we have Star Trek Into Darkness, and this was the 12th installment of Star Trek franchise and the sequel to 2009 film Star Trek, as the second in the rebooted film series. That was John Cho, Benedict Cumberbatch, Alice Eve, Bruce Greenwood, Simon Pegg, Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Carter, Ben Peter Weller, Anton Yelchin. It made $467.4 million, $185.90 million budget, and I received positive reviews. And yeah, I don't like this movie. Like, it's a good movie, but it's not a good Star Trek movie, and that's the problem with it. It just doesn't feel like a Star Trek movie. So I started into that. The first one is much better. So yeah. Then in 2015 we had Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It is the 7th film in the Skywalker saga, set 30 years after Return of the Jedi, and this was the first Star Wars film since Revenge of the Sith 10 years ago, and it stars Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, Don Wilkinson, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhem, Max von Sydow, and it made $2 billion on a $447 million budget, and yeah, this movie was gave positive reviews by critics who found it an action packed with a mix of new and familiar actors, capturing the nostalgia of the original trilogy and giving the franchise new energy. And I think this is probably my favorite of the trilogy. Then we had Last Jedi, which he didn't direct, that Rian Johnson. I'll talk about that when we get to Rian Johnson. But yeah, so Force Awakens, good movie. Then 2019, we had Star Wars, the Rise of Skywalker. It's the third installment of Star Wars sequel trilogy, following Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and the final episode, the 9 episode Skywalker saga. This star Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Anthony Daniels, Naomi Aki, Donald Gleason, Richard E. Grant, Lupita Nyong'o, Kerry Russell, Jonas Santana, Kelly Marie Chan, Ian McDiarmid, and Billy D. Williams. It went 1.77 billion on $275.460 million budget. It received mixed reviews. Although it still was the lowest grossing installment trilogy, it turned over net profit of 300 million, and it was the seventh highest gross from 2019. And yeah, so now I'm gonna go through some TV shows he made. Now the first one he did was Felicity, which was a drama television series starring Kerry Russell, Scott Speedman, Amy Jo Johnson, Tangi Miller, Scott Foley, Greg Grunberg, Amanda Foreman, Nia Gomez, and this was created by J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves, and it ran for 4 seasons and 84 episodes between 1998 and 2002. Now, I've seen a couple episodes of this, so yeah. And then next he did Alias, which was an action thriller science fiction TV show. It starred Jennifer Garner. It ran for 5 seasons and 105 episodes between 2001 and 2006, and this is on Disney Plus. I've seen a couple episodes of it, so yeah. Yeah, it had positive reviews, and it's considered to be part of a wave of television from the 1990s and early 2000s that features strong female characters alongside Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Xena Warrior Princess, La Femme Nikita, and Dark Angel. And yeah, so then after that we had Lost, which was science fiction drama created by Jeffrey Lieber, J.J. Abrams, David Lindelof. It ran for 6 seasons, 121 episodes between 2004 to 2010. Now I haven't seen any episodes of this. I think it's on Disney Plus. Lost has regularly been ranked by critics as one of the greatest television series of all time. And yeah, so this is a really good show. I've heard great things about it. I haven't seen it, so yeah, it's Lost. And then he did Fringe. Now Fringe was a science fiction television series. And Anna Torv. It ran for 5 seasons, 100 episodes between 2008 and 2013. And this was created by J.J. Abrams, Alex Kurtzman, and Roberto Orsi. And I haven't seen. I'd watched the first episode. I never finished it. And then finally we had Undercovers, which was an action spy series. It stars Guju Mabatha-Raw and Boris Koje. It was created by J.J. Abrams and Josh Rames. It ran for 1 season and 13 episodes. 2 were unaired, and in 2010. So yeah, this only ran for 1 season and was cancelled due to low ratings. The 2 episodes were unaired in the United States but aired in Australia. And he also has a new show called Duster, which I don't have a picture of. It's a crime television series that he did. That will be released on Max, HBO Max. And yeah, so in 2019, J.J. Abrams signed a $250 million deal with Warner Brothers to make content for Warner Brothers. And let me talk about this. People keep saying that, oh, he stole money and he didn't do anything. People kept saying, oh, he didn't do anything. Well, he has a show called Duster, and he's also doing the Black Superman movie and he's doing Constantine 2. And so many people are saying that, oh, he stole money. He basically stole the money. He did nothing with it. And that's not entirely true, because that contract was to do stuff for Warner Brothers. It wasn't necessarily DC. Lots of people kept assuming he was going to do DC stuff, but he's actually did Duster. He did that. He's also has some other shows. So yeah, so that's J.J. Abrams. A lot of people don't like J.J. Abrams mainly because of Star Wars, what he did with the Star Wars movies and Star Trek. But yeah, it's J.J. Abrams. So yeah, I like his movies. I still like Mission Impossible. I still like Force Awakens. I still like Super 8, Star Trek. And yeah, so guys, that's J.J. Abrams. That is Lost World of J.J. Abrams. So guys, so much for my video. It's my next one. Bye.